Good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Mrunal Wagmare, working as an assistant professor in MES Senior College, Pune. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome all the participants to the third day of our faculty development program. I am truly honored to be coordinator of today's session, and I look forward to enriching learning experience for all of us. But before we begin our session, we have some unfortunate news to share. Our designated speaker for today, Mr. Rajat Sharma, has unfortunately met with a minor accident, and we will not be able to join for today's session. In his absence, we are privileged to have Dr. Kundan Kumar Saraf sir, our yesterday's speaker, who graciously agreed to conduct today's session as well. We are grateful to Dr. Kundan Kumar Saraf sir for kindly agreeing to take today's session, fifth session, at such short notice. We sincerely appreciate his support and willingness to help us. Today, we have two very informative and important sessions lined up. Before we start our session, I would like to inform you that we have separate time slot for question answers and queries at the end of each session. So I request all the participants to kindly keep their microphones muted and remain attentive throughout the presentation. Thank you so much. Now let us begin with our first session for today. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Kundan Kumar Saraf sir once again for the benefit of our new participants. Dr. Kundan Kumar Saraf sir is seasoned cybersecurity professional with over 14 years of expertise in security operations, SIM administration, threat hunting, and SOC management. He holds a PhD in cybersecurity with his doctoral research title Security Enhancement of Cyber Physical System using Modified Encryption Technique. His work focuses on enriching cyber physical environments through advanced cryptographic and secure communication mechanism. He is also the founder of I Am Cyber Soldier, an MSME registered international cybersecurity training company offering industry-driven training, internships, and hands-on SOC learning to students and professionals worldwide. Sir has delivered 50 plus international training sessions and corporate workshops across the SOC operation, Splunk Enterprises Security, AI Ops, and ethical hacking. With deep expertise in SOC setup, SIEM optimization, and incident response frameworks, he has trained 800 plus professionals and students globally, many of whom now work in top MNCs such as IBM, Dell, Capgemini, Fortinet, Cisco, and TCS. His achievement includes designing a SOC use case framework that reduced false positive by 33% and implementing Splunk log optimization strategies, saving $200K annually. He holds 60 plus global certifications and has published 20 research papers, written 4 book chapters, and contributed to patents and copyrights. So kindly join me in welcoming Dr. Kundan Kumar Saraf sir.
Thank you, madam.
And
Thank you
now
very
I
much.
request sir to kindly take up charge to the session and continue with the proceeding, sir. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Yes. So you have invited me to this session. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure. Actually, yesterday, one of the faculty asked one question. Hey, I want to know if I want to perform the cyber attacks, how can I perform? Because if I will perform on a live website, it will be a crime. Then I informed them, you can perform on a DVWA, damn vulnerable web application. Okay. Then that particular faculty member wants to know more regarding DVWA, but I was unable to explain because session was related to the cryptography. But fortunately, I got this chance and I will teach all these things, DVWA and other hacking methods today. Okay. So I'm starting now. So very first, whatever I'm teaching, I want your feedback. If you are unable to understand any concept, please interrupt me and ask me a question. Okay, is it fine? So this is about me. And today's session is 90 slides are there, so very huge session. Okay, the one very much important thing I want to inform you in this session, objective of this session is The main goal of this training is to ensure complete clarity and understanding of all the faculty members. Okay. So if everybody understands, if everybody gains some knowledge in this session, I will be very much thankful to you. 1.5-hour session, Kali Linux, Equinetics, Pursuit, all the tools you want. I will share those tools with you. I will conduct 10 labs, but these labs are very huge, very lengthy labs. So it will take much time. So this is a disclaimer, which is very important. Okay. Uh, I will show you various things which are very dangerous. Okay, which are belongs to the cyber crime. Okay. So if any participant in this session will try this cyber crime at their home on any of the legitimate website, I am insisting you to perform all these attacks on the websites which are provided by me. But if you perform on any legitimate website and if any investigation will happen, then MES College, if AICTE, Dr. Kundan Kumar, I am Cyber Soldier, nobody will be responsible for that. Okay, please don't mind. This is a disclaimer. I want to tell you because this is a dangerous activity we are going to show you today. So, web application security. Anybody knows what is web application? Who will give me the answer? Aditi madam, Ajay sir, have you ever used web application? Amar Shinde sir, anybody?
Yes, sir.
What is which web application you have used?
There are so many applications. Even bank applications is also there. Web applications are there.
Okay, so what do you mean by web application exactly?
Basically, an application built with web browsers.
Okay, but any
WhatsApp
faculty
web we
member
are
want to
normally, sir, we are using a WhatsApp web. I think this is also the same category.
So
which
actually, it
web
is
you have
working on the client server model.
perfect?
Any web service that is hosted, sir, hosted on a third party server.
Perfect. This is the perfect answer. Thank you very much.
It's run on web browser using internet connection.
Correct. All the websites which we are using, they are called as a web application in a technical language. Okay. So google.com is a web application. I am Cyber Soldier is a web application. Gmail.com is a web application. Everything is a web application. Okay. So what has happened? Web application is a program that can be used without installation as long as we have modern standard web browser such as Firefox, Safari, and Chrome. Okay. So actually, google.com is one kind of application. Okay. But this application can be seen with the help of a particular browser such as Firefox, Safari, Chrome, Edge, etc. Okay. So these are called as a web application. So web mail such as all these are web applications. Online sites such as Amazon, Flipkart, everything is web application. Online shopping sites, AliExpress, everything is web application. I hope there is no doubt, correct? Introduction to web application security. A web application is a program running on a remote server. Okay, do you know client server? What is client server and which is another server? Tell me that. Client server. What is we are working on a client server now or which server?
Sir, client server means our local computer.
Local computer.
Local computer and server will be somewhere. It responds to the request basically.
Basically, a browser is a client now, sir.
Request and response type of model.
Okay, and which is the backend server?
Backend can be, for example, hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Backend will be, for example, Google is there, and suppose I have a Google Gmail account means I am the client, and server will be somewhere, for example, Hyderabad. So whenever I enter with the username and password, it will be verified with the responds to the request and it moves to the inbox page.
Very perfect answer, Fatima madam, and it is very much appreciated.
Thank
Client
you,
server
sir.
means whatever we are watching on a computer, this is a client side we are watching. And server side or backend side means whatever backend changes this Google administrator can do, this is called as a backend side, server side. So from a client side, I cannot change this Gmail name to the Yahoo name, correct? Only from a backend that Google administrator can do that, correct? So client side have always limited access. Okay, client side do not have a 100% access. So database of web application. What is database of web application? Can you please tell me?
Sir, which stores live data in a proper arrange order.
Okay, Akshar sir is saying proper arrange order. So what is the database of a Gmail? What this database will contain?
The email IDs and password and other basic information, those who are using the email services of Gmail server.
Very good. So this database contains email ID, password, our basic information of our date of birth, etc. Okay. So database is nothing but the Excel file. In the Excel format, they will contain everything. But they are using some different language. Okay. Which language they are generally using?
Normally
For
SQL,
sir.
very good. SQL.
and nowadays no SQL is also there. So Firebase and MongoDB.
Very fantastic answer. Okay.
PostgreSQL is there. Even Microsoft SQL Server is there.
That's great. Correct answer. Okay. You have much more knowledge as compared to me. Thank you. So we don't want to go into the deep into the database and all these things. We want to understand only basic, and then I want to show you attacks. Okay. Web application basic. So every web application has three different things. First area is platform, second is administration, and third is application. Okay. So in a platform, the vulnerabilities are known vulnerabilities, and even script kiddie can exploit those vulnerabilities. Now, what is meaning of vulnerability? Anybody? Nobody knows that?
Weak areas.
Weaknesses of the system.
It is
Weaknesses
on
of
the
a system.
computer.
Perfect. Okay. Weaknesses of a system are vulnerability. So, whenever if you want to exploit the platform level vulnerabilities, then any script kiddie means what? Do you know who is script kiddie? The person who know how to use tools only, and person don't have any other knowledge behind that tool. Okay, he knows where to click, but he don't know what is the function of that particular button. He is a script kiddie. So even a script kiddie means a beginner to the cyber security field can exploit the vulnerabilities of a platform. Do you know what is exploitation?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, tell me that. No answer. Okay, everybody knows that, correct? We already learned this topic in a history many times. British people came to our country and they exploited all of us. Why they have exploited? Because we don't have a unity, we don't have a education, proper education. That's why they have exploited. So what they did, they have taken advantage of our vulnerability, lack of education, and they started exploiting us. So in a similar manner, a hacker is coming to the computer and he is exploiting the vulnerability. Do you understand this? Okay, exploitation means taking advantage of that vulnerability to enter into the computer and completely hack the computer, breach the computer, disturb all the services of a computer. Do you understand this? Why I am telling all this concept to you? Suppose tomorrow anybody is going to the cyber security interview and the person will ask you, hey, which kind of different kind of exploitation you know? You should know what is exploitation and you should able to give the answer. Okay. Then administration vulnerabilities. So administration vulnerabilities are less easily exploited because it includes extension checking, common file check, etc. And it is very difficult, somewhat difficult to exploit them. But the third type of a vulnerability application, it is extremely difficult to exploit, like SQL injection, cross-site scripting, brute force, everything. Extremely difficult. So we are into this session and you are giving me a time. So my final goal is I want to teach you SQL and cross-site, which is extremely difficult vulnerability. Okay. So next is how to secure this web application. If you have some websites, you want to make it secure, protect it against the attack. You need to integrate security into the application requirements. Okay. Then you need to include information security professional in software architecture design. Okay. Means suppose you have joined any industry, then you will also test the software and you will check whether vulnerability is there or not. Then you need to use security API. API means what? Application programming interface. You need to use. You need to perform threat modeling. Threat modeling means what? You need to check whether the new application created is it prone to any cyber attack or not. This is a threat modeling. The web application vulnerability assessment tool you need to use. I will teach you that assessment tool here after some time. Then educate. So education is extremely important in every field. Okay. So you are the main pillar of the complete system of our India or all over the world. Education. So to whom you have to educate? You should educate to the developer regarding the software security best practice. You should educate to the tester also. Okay, how to identify the vulnerability. You should educate to the security professional also. Okay, regarding how to develop the software, how to perform the secure coding, and you should educate to the system owner and regarding understanding the risk and why they should be concerned. Now, what is your answer here? Hey, sir, how you are saying I can educate 50 books, but I can't educate this thing, whatever you are saying, because I don't know about it, correct? But this is my responsibility. Within next 1 hour and 10 minutes, I will teach you everything in extremely simple language, extremely user-friendly language. Okay? So I am using very big words, vulnerability exploitation. So you think that if the PhD is required in cybersecurity to understand all these things, but my dear faculty members, please believe on me. Even a 10 standard person can perform exploitation of a vulnerabilities. He can also perform all the types of a cyber attack. So if a 10 standard educated person knows all the things, why we should not know this? We should also know this, correct? We are a PhD, we are AME, we are highly educated people. These are the websites provided by US government. So if you hack all these websites, this will not be crime. Okay? Nobody will catch you and nobody will tell you, hey, why you hack my website? Nobody will tell you that. Okay? So I have provided the practice website. You can perform your hacking skills there. Is it fine? Next. Programs that perform station hijacking. It is called as a pursuit. Okay? How many of you have traveled through aeroplane, flight? Nobody traveled through flight. How many of you travel through sleeper coach bus? Nobody. Okay, you don't want to disclose. Okay,
I
no
have
problem.
I have traveled,
Okay,
sir.
very good. So what you have to do? What was the ticket when you travel?
It was, sir, double two the sitting of,
Okay,
you know,
2,200.
something like that.
So okay, next time when you travel with the help of a same bus, at that time ticket will be 2 rupees. Isn't it fantastic for you?
Exactly,
Two
sir.
rupees ticket. So I am a magician here. Okay, I will show you how to convert 2,200 ticket to the 2 rupees ticket. Okay, but once again, I am requesting you. This is only for education purpose. Please do not purchase any ticket in a 2 rupees. This will be a cyber crime. Okay, so Bursuit is one of the tool. Yesterday, I took the name of a Bursuit. We are opening it. Okay, I have opened the Kali Linux. I am opening a burp suite. What this burp suite is doing? Burp suite is interrupting the traffic. So what we are doing here, I want to teach you in the form of a diagram. Very simple diagram I'm drawing here. Okay. That. So I think Virendra sir given the answer now just now, correct? Yes. Yes. So what has happened? Virendra sir traveled to website www.sharmatravels.com. This is our assumption. Okay, I don't know from which website Virendra sir has traveled. This is my assumption. Sharmatravels.com. Okay. So what I will do, I will book a ticket of a Sharma travel and then I will insert the ticket number, seat number, everything. And when the traffic of the ticket will go to the Sharma Travels again. Okay, means what I am doing, see that I'm showing you. Virendra sir visited to the Sharma Travels. Okay, I am writing here. Professor Virendra. Okay, he has visited. After that, Sharma Travels wants to send some traffic. Okay, where traffic will go? When Virendra sir writing something to the Sharma Travel, then it will go to the server of a Sharma Travel. But before going to the server, what Virendra sir will do? Virendra sir will use burp suite here. I am writing here Sharma Travel server. Okay. Now, Virendra sir is extremely smart. He has attended the session of a Dr. Kundan with a full attention and he understood now how to use burp suite. He has interrupted the traffic and he has used the burp suite here. So why he has attempted the use the burp suite here? He has stopped the traffic and he has changed the, I'm writing here, to change the price from 2200 to rupees 2. I'm doing that. So Virendra sir wants to purchase that ticket in a 2 rupees. So he has changed the price from 220 to the 2 rupees. Okay. So after that, Virendra sir stopped the control of a burp suite. So automatically Sharma Travels data of a 2 rupees ticket will go to the Sharma Travels server. Now server is not a human being. Server will understand that, hey, Virendra sir book a ticket at a 2 rupees. And they will allow Virendra sir to book that ticket and Virendra sir can enjoy traveling through the sleeper coach bus which is fully air conditioned. Do you understand this? What this attack is called? This attack is called as parameter tampering attack. Okay. Anybody will ask you in the future, hey, what is parameter tampering attack? Tell me that. Now you can explain it. Am I correct? Any doubt? Okay. If you're not saying anything for a 20 seconds, I will think you don't have any doubt. Okay. So I'm going here. So burp suite is one of the penetration testing tool. It can perform many different types of attack. Okay. To increase your attention, what I would tell you, burp suite can perform fantastic attack. Like a logic bomb it can create. What is logic bomb? Logic bomb means in a movie we are checking, correct? Time bomb is there. Okay. When anybody is coming after 1 hour, the time bomb sport happened. Okay. In a similar manner, you can create logic bomb. Suppose I have created one logic bomb on anybody's computer. On which computer I want to create. Suppose I will create a logic bomb on a Dr. Poonam computer. Okay. Dr. Poonam madam have one file. Which is that file? I'm checking that. Dr. Poonam madam have a file which has a name my website. I have created a logic bomb in such a manner that whenever Dr. Poonam madam will click on my website, immediately this logic bomb quote will happen and Dr. Poonam's computer will be completely breached by the cyber attack. Do you understand this? So this is the power of a bird suit. Okay. So bird suit can perform thousands, hundreds of attacks, but I will teach you only one attack here, which is a parameter tampering. Any doubt up to here? No doubts. Shall I go ahead? Perfect. I'm going here. Where is bird suit? Is it open? I'm checking. Bird suit. So this Bursuit tool is already available in the Kali Linux. Okay, you have no need to install it externally. Okay, your GRE appears to be a Debian. Burps have not fully tested for this version. Okay, I am saying okay, no problem. Even though Burp is not tested, then also open it. It is not opening. What is happening? We'll wait for 1 second. Okay, if it will not open, then we will install that tool in a Linux, in a Windows machine. Okay. Cyber security tools. This is Burp. This is the Windows version of a Burp. I am installing it. Okay, instead of installing it, we will install this community edition 162 bit. Okay, so very first, what we are doing, I'm showing you here. Okay, Sharma Travels. Sharma Travels is a real website. Okay, it is not a testing website, it is a real website. But I am only showing you the attack. I will not perform real attack here. Okay, I am only showing you here for a demo purpose. I'm opening this http sharmatravelsonline.com. I'm opening this website. Okay. Now whether it is HTTP or HTTPS, we will check. Tell me, is it HTTP or HTTPS? Faculty members.
It's HTTPS, sir. Because
HTTPS.
connection is
Uses
secure. HTTP is secure.
con-
HTTP is just a normal one without security.
correct. The connection is secure. Even though the connection is secure, then also we will try to hack it. Okay. We will perform the parameter tampering attack on it. Okay. So for that, what we required, very first, we need to go to the Mozilla Firefox, then we need to go to the network settings, and then we need to inform that whatever the traffic you are sending, please interrupt this traffic at a 127.0.0.1 and at the 8080 port. Do you understand this? What is the meaning of this? Which address is it? 127.0.0.1 means it is a
IP address.
address.
Localhost.
The loopback.
localhost means my own computer IP address. I'm saying that whenever you are sending any traffic, please interrupt it at a 127 means my local host and at a port number 8080. Okay. So I'm checking that now. I'm going here. I'm clicking on it. I'm going to the settings. Where is the settings? Yes, settings. I'm going to the network settings. Setting. Okay, instead of that, what I will do, I will install Mozilla Firefox because I don't want to waste the time in checking where is the network setting option. Okay, that's why I will install a Firefox there. So I am simply installing it. It is a 44 MB software, Bursuit Community Edition. I will give that software to you. Okay, download a Firefox.
Sir, for Mozilla is required, or we can do it from the Chrome browser as well?
From any browser you can do it. Okay, only you need to check. You need to find the network setting option. You need to go to that option and you can change the interrupt the traffic. Okay.
Okay.
Now, usually I am using Kali Linux, and in a Kali Linux, Mozilla is there. That's why I know the steps of a Mozilla Firefox. That's why now I don't want to waste your everybody's time. That's why I'm directly installing a Mozilla Firefox and showing you the steps. Okay. In Edge browser also, if you find network setting option, you can do the things. Okay. So I have installed Mozilla Firefox and also I have installed Bursuit at a one place. Okay. So after opening a Bursuit, very first, with the help of a Bursuit, you can perform multiple attacks. Okay. Like a brute force attack, logic bomb attack, parameter tampering attack. Okay. You can use Bursuit as a proxy server also. Proxy server means in your classroom only 10 students are present, but when you are taking attendance, the 15 students are present there because 5 attendance are given by some proxy. Correct? So the similar manner you can create a proxy server also there. Okay. So I'm opening a Bursuit now, and there will be one option, proxy option. You have to perform the intercept of. Why you want to off the intercept? Because presently you don't want to interrupt the traffic. Very first, as per our communication, Virendra sir needs to book their ticket and then we will interrupt the traffic when it will ask for a money. Okay. So whether Bursuit is installed over there, we will check that. For your information, my computer RAM size is a 12 GB. Okay. If you want to perform all this practical, it will be better if you have at least 8 GB of RAM. Okay. If you perform on a 4 GB, you will be frustrated and the practical will not be performed. Kali Linux will not run there smoothly. Okay. So I have opened Bursuit. It is taking some time. No problem. What we will do, we will complete this practical after some time. Once the Mozilla Firefox will be settled down. Okay. So next we will go here. We want to do all these steps. Now, web application security scan I want to teach you. So, penetration testing and vulnerability assessment. These are two things. Anybody knows what is the difference between both of them? Penetration testing and vulnerability assessment. Nobody knows that. So, what has happened? Suppose you are using one of the tool and this tool itself has some of the features like if a Bursuit attack is there, Bursuit vulnerability is there, this kind of a features will be there in a host. Okay. If a parameter tampering is there, this kind of a feature should be there in a host. So when your tool, your software is only checking whether the vulnerability is there or not, this is called as a vulnerability assessment. Do you understand this? And when your tool is actually doing a cyber attack on a particular website, and then you are preparing a report and you are checking whether this website is vulnerable to the cyber attack or not, this is called as a penetration testing. Not understood. Okay. Okay. I'm teaching you in a very simple language. Okay. Suppose there is one website. Okay. What is the website? AICTE.org.
Sir,
Okay.
sir, may I
Yes.
interrupt sir here, sir?
Sorry.
Sir, sir, means the overall, suppose if we are doing this, it means suppose I have to go from place 1 to 2, right? So indirectly we are temperamenting that हम 1 से 2 पे नहीं जा रहे हैं, हम 1 से 3 पे जा रहे हैं, तो उसका फेयर थोड़ा कम है, ये वाला है ऑप्शन, ये ना इनडायरेक्टली
Indirectly, ये वाला option. It means you are saying.
मीन्स द फेयर इज, मान लो हमें 2200 रुपए फेयर लग रहा है, राइट?
हाँ
और
हाँ हाँ
हमें और टेम्परिंग टूल को यूज करने पे, जिस परसुइट टूल को यूज करने पे
हाँ.
वो 2 रुपए फेयर आ रहा है, तो इसका मतलब है कि
Correct.
हम
Correct.
डेस्टिनेशन को सर्वर में जाके चेंज कर रहे हैं, ऐसा कुछ?
Correct. ऐसा ही कर रहे हैं हम. Okay. We are tempering the traffic. We are tempering the actual traffic. We can also temper the name of a number of a street, name of a traveler. Everything we can change here. Okay. But because we are always thinking about money, that's why I want to show you the money tampering here, parameter tampering. Okay. So what is the name who has just communicated? What is the name of the professor? Please tell me.
आई एम वीरेंद्र.
Virendra, okay. So Virendra sir, what has happened today? What I informed you, hey Virendra sir, please do the vulnerability assessment on the AICT.org site. Okay, you have one tool. This tool has the vulnerabilities. Okay, has a feature of a vulnerabilities. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this tool will compare that. This is a vulnerability assessment tool. Okay. And this tool will compare that, hey, whether one number vulnerability is there, it is saying no. It is saying no. One number is not there. Whether two number is there, it is saying no. Whether three number is there, it is saying no. Whether four number is there, it is saying yes. You are preparing that report and you are submitting to me and you are saying this is a vulnerability analysis report, assessment report. This is called as a vulnerability assessment. Do you understand this thing? Any doubt? Tomorrow, I again come to you and I am requesting you, hey Virendra sir, please perform the penetration testing. Okay. Now, at that time, I informed you to perform penetration testing. Correct? So, what you are doing, Virendra sir, you are directly going to this website and you are doing cyber attacks. You started doing cyber attacks. Okay, you are doing burp suit attack, you are sorry, parameter tampering attack, brute force attack, DOS attack, man in the middle attack, all the attacks you have performed on this website, and then you have created a report that this one number is yes, two number is no, three number attack is yes. You have created this report. This is called as a penetration testing. Do you understand the difference? Everybody understood the difference or not?
Yes.
Yes. So if you have understood the difference, please give me the answer. Which is dangerous, penetration testing or vulnerability assessment?
Penetration testing.
Penetration testing is dangerous. Correct, because we are directly doing a cyber attack. So while doing a cyber attack, even though our purpose is good, then also it can be possible that this website can be completely disturbed. Correct? Website can be completely collapsed. It can be possible. That's why penetration testing is always dangerous. Okay. So now what I am doing, our burp is started. Okay. So I am clicking on I accept. I have accepted the burp switch. Then I am clicking here. Don't show again for 1 week. Okay. It is asking me to an update is available. I don't want to update it now. Are you sure you want to exit? Yes. I want to click on next. I want to click on start birth and birth suit is started. Now I want to go here in a Mozilla Firefox. I'm going and I'm clicking on settings and finding here network settings. Usually network setting is at the last. See that here network settings. I am clicking on manual proxy. I am writing here 127.0.0.1 and I am writing here 8080 port. Means please stop the traffic at my local host and 8080 port. Okay, this is a step. Any doubt up to here? No doubt, correct? I have started a burp suit. This is a burp suit. I am clicking on proxy and I'm requesting burp suit. Hey, please off the intercept. So intercept is off. I am clicking. Intercept is off now. So whatever traffic I am writing there, I am sending here, Sharma Travels Online. This traffic will not be read by the burp suit presently. Will not be read because intercept is off. Is there any doubt? See that I can access the Sharma Travels freely. There is no problem, correct? Now, what I want to do, I want to install the certificate. So I am writing here http:// and birth and pressing enter. So what I want to inform to the Mozilla Firefox, hey Mozilla, this birth suit is our tool. Please trust it. That's why I'm downloading the certificate of a birth suit by writing http birth. I am going to the settings. I am searching here certificates. Okay. I am clicking here view certificates. In a Mozilla Firefox, I am doing all this thing. Okay. I am clicking here import the certificate and I am requesting Mozilla Firefox to upload that certificate, import that certificate, and trust this birth suit certificate. So I am giving trust to the Mozilla Firefox. Birth suit is our friend. Please trust that. If birth suit will ask you to intercept the traffic, please intercept that. Do you understand this? After that, I am going to the sharmatravels.com. I am clicking on advanced and I am opening, except that you can continue. It is saying Sharma travel is dangerous. I am requesting, hey, I accept the risk. Please open it. Okay, accept the risk and continue. View certificate, go back to recommended. What is this? I am again trying to open it. I'm writing here google.com. This is also not opening. The magic happened very good. I'm clicking on settings and I'm changing the network settings here. Okay, I'm saying use proxy to system proxy. And I'm checking sharmatravels.com. It is opening. Okay. Now I'm going here and I'm clicking here and I'm requesting to the birth suit, please use the manual proxy configuration. Okay, I'm requesting. I'm going here. I know you are facing some challenges in understanding, but if you see this presentation as well as this recording, you will definitely understand it. So don't worry about it. Okay. So stock V5 we have to select and we have to select this only also and clicking on OK. And I'm clicking on this. I'm clicking on this. We are checking now. So I'm booking a ticket. Okay. I want to go to the Pune to the Mumbai. I want to go. Okay. From Pune to Mumbai. Okay. Mumbai is not there. I want to go to the Ahmednagar from Pune. And the journey date is tomorrow's date I am booking. Tomorrow's date. And I'm clicking on search. I'm trying now. Yes. So I can search it. Correct? Now I want to purchase that ticket which is of a very high cost, which is 1715. Okay. I'm clicking on select berth. And I want to select a ticket which is extremely costly. Which is extremely costly ticket here? Yes. 2191 is an extremely costly ticket. I'm selecting this ticket. Okay. Now I want to select pickup point and drop point. Pickup I want to take from a Varje and drop I want to do at a Raj chamber. Now what I want to tell? I want to tell this berth suit before provide passenger detail. I will change this intercept off to the intercept on. I am clicking on this and it is showing intercept is on. Intercept is on now. So berth suit will intercept the traffic. I am clicking on provide passenger detail and immediately you can see the traffic is here in the berth suit. What was our price? Our price was of what? 21, correct? 2191. See that? Are you able to see 2191 price? Yes or no? Are you there?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
sir.
I'm changing that price to the 2 rupees. Okay, but I want to give that ticket to the 1 rupees to the Vikrant sir, not even 2 rupees. Why to spend 2 rupees? 1 rupees. Okay, and I'm clicking on forward here. Then I'm checking whether I got a session. No. I am clicking on a forward again. Whether I got a session, final session. No. I am again clicking on forward here and I'm checking whether I got a final. Not yet. I'm clicking on forward again and I'm checking here whether I got. Yes, I got it. And the price is 1 rupees and GST is 110 rupees. So I can book this ticket at 111 rupees because GST is there. If GST will not be there, I can book at a 1 rupees only. Do you understand this? Now the passenger can write their name, their age, their male or female, and they can book the ticket. But they are booking a ticket from their ATM card, so anybody can quickly trace them. When they Sharma Travels will perform the audit after 1 month, then at that time they will find that this person has booked a ticket and they will catch you. So it is a dangerous thing, as I have already informed you. So why I have taken this practical? Because I want to inform you how simply the penetration testing, the parameter tampering attack is happening. Anybody is aware about these things till today?
No, sir. I
No,
thought
not aware.
no.
Do you feel it is exciting?
Yes, but at same time, it's
Yeah,
also maybe indulge ourselves into crime, I think.
correct. But I want to show that how the criminal is doing a cyber attack.
Yes,
So
sir.
don't worry, I have written all the steps over here. You can see the steps and you can try it at home. I will give the tools also to you. Okay. So see
Sir.
that. So how to prevent this parameter tampering attack? Very first, we need to follow these steps. We need to form on the site should have some built-in protection using regex to limit to validate the
Sir,
data.
sorry
So
to interrupt,
anybody,
but
sorry, yes, please go ahead.
yes, sir. Sorry to interrupt, but sir,
Yes.
my question is there any inbuilt tool that we get for the penetration testing in Kali Linux?
Inbuilt tool is there, correct? I have already shown you. The tool name is a verb suit only. Okay. But unfortunately, see
Okay,
that when I was trying to start, it was not started. Now it is starting. Okay.
okay. So we
So
can
verb suit
use
has
both internally and externally to install Bob Suite,
ah,
right?
extra in a Windows also you can use. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. So when I have tried, it was not starting. Now it is starting. Okay. No problem. So how to protect this attack? How to prevent this attack? Whenever you are creating any website, you should develop a built-in protection by which nobody can interrupt your traffic. You can avoid unwanted or hidden data. You should not allow interruption. These are the ways to perform the web application security. Do you understand it? Now, I'm going to the next part. Now, sometime before, I told you how to perform means what is penetration testing and what is vulnerability assessment. Correct? Now, I will teach you one of the tool by which you can do penetration testing. And what was our conclusion? Which is dangerous? Penetration testing or vulnerability assessment?
Penetration testing.
Penetration testing is dangerous. I'm stopping the Mozilla Firefox now, okay? And I'm opening one tool, which is the Aquanetics tool. This tool is used by all the industries, and this is well-known tool. If you write Aquanetics, you know, Nessus, you know, Versuit, you know, definitely you will get an interview call. Okay? So I'm teaching this Aquanetics tool here. I'm opening it. Instead of that, I'm clicking on Run as an administrator. So we will perform penetration testing of one of the website here session. Okay. Localhost 1333. Now, how to install this Accuratics? These are very simple steps. I have already provided these steps to you here. I don't want to waste the time. That's why I have written a step and I have installed it already. After installing the Accuratics, it will open on localhost 13443 port. My dear faculty member, total how many ports are there in your network?
65,334. I think, sir.
Okay, 200 you have not answered. Okay, 65,565 ports are there. Okay, what do you mean by well-known port? How many well-known ports are there? 1024 are well-known ports. 1024. Well-known ports means the usual services we are using like a HTTP 80 number port, HTTPS 443 port, SSH 22 number port. These are called as a well-known port. Okay. So I am clicking on it. Where is that? Our Aquanetics. I found one amazing thing here. Whatever question I am asking, at least one of the faculty member is giving the answer to me. Okay, that is very good thing, very fantastic thing I found. So Kundan Saraf @gmail.com and my password is Kundan @123. I am clicking on login. Log out from all other session. Okay, bhai, log out from all other sessions. Save this password and create a new target. I want to create a new target. I want to perform a penetration testing. What I am doing, I am going here because I am a good student. I am listening to my teacher and I am only using the website which is informed by my teacher. My teacher informed me, hey, you can hack this site.org. I am going here and inserting this website, hack this site.org. I am writing here penetration testing. Okay. And I'm clicking on add target. After that, I'm clicking on scan. I want to select full scan, do the full scan, generate a report, which is an executive report, fantastic report, and perform the instant scan instantly. Right now, only perform the scan, please. Okay. So now it will perform the scan on a hackthisite.org. It will take 20 minutes to 30 minutes. Okay. So we have to wait for it. Till this time, we will move with the other practical. Any doubt up to here? Any doubt?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Are you enjoying the session?
Yes, totally, sir.
Okay, that is very great. Thank you very much. So we will do another practical now. Two practical we have performed. One is parameter tampering and second is Aquanetics. Aquanetics is going on. Penetration
Sir,
testing going on.
sir,
Please go ahead.
what about DVWA?
I'm teaching now. Okay. I know
Okay,
you are
okay.
very eager, but I will definitely teach. I will not break my promise. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So hacking web applications. So we want to hack a web application with the help of a various attack. One attack is very dangerous, which is called as an injection. Nobody likes injection. Okay, when I'm meeting doctor, I am always requesting them, hey, please give me the tablet. I don't want injection. Correct? So what is injection attack? Injection means we want to inject queries, operating system commands, codes, URL arguments, all these things we want to inject. Where to inject? Wherever we have a form, we have a permission to write, we can inject it from a client side also. I'm showing you one example. Okay, I'm showing you one example now. Here. Where I can inject the attack here? Tell me that. Who will tell me? Where is the permission I have to write? I have write permission. Where is that?
सर आई थिंक वो जो ऐप हमने बर्ड्स पे डाला था उसमें डालनी.
Oh, no, 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 not with a birth suit. Here, in every website, there is one form which is called as a login number, mobile number, login request. Okay, we need to insert something. So what attacker is doing? Attacker is very smart. Instead of inserting the mobile number, he is inserting some. Okay, this kind of a script here. This is the SQL injection script. So when attacker is clicking on get OTP, immediately he is getting access of backend of this website. This is called as an injection attack. Do you understand this? Is it
Yes.
understood to you? Yes, perfect. Whenever I'm communicating with you, at that time I'm feeling that I'm communicating with the people who have a same IQ level as that of me. Thank you very much for your fast response. Okay. So whenever I'm injecting this script, immediately the I can get a backend of the website, and this is called as an injection attack. I will teach you how to get access of the backend database of the server with the help of an injection attack. Do you understand this? Means whatever the information in the Gmail, one 10 million people information, I can get the access of database and I can get the password of everybody and I can enjoy that. I can do any vulnerable thing there. I'm going to show you how dangerous, but how easy it is. Okay, see that. So very first, what we will do SQL injection attack, because most of the website in Word till today they are using SQL. Means SQL. What is the full form? Structured Query Language. Is it correct?
Structured query
Yes.
language.
Structure query language.
Perfect. So all the websites are prepared by the structured query language. I am an attacker. I am a smart person. I will use only that language to hack the website. Okay. So how I will use? See that. Very first, what I will do, I will check whether the website, which websites are vulnerable to the SQL injection attack. For that, I will write one simple query on a Google. I will open Google and I will write one simple query. And this query is this. Oh, where is that? I am copying it and I am pasting it over here. Okay, I cannot paste. How is that possible? Okay, I am pasting it here. I am opening Google here. Okay, no problem. Okay, I think I can paste, but it is in a white color. That's why. Dot PHP question mark ID equals to. So I'm writing dot PHP question mark ID equals to. Enter. So whenever you will get all the websites after inserting this query, most of the websites are vulnerable to the SQL injection attack. So how you can check whether the websites are vulnerable to the SQL injection attack or not? You need to go here. Suppose this is one of the websites, Sharirik Mapdanda Sharirik Dakshata Pravesh Kshetra. I'm clicking on this. And at the end of this website, you need to simply write one single inverted comma like this. And you need to press enter. When you press enter, if you see here, instead of 404, if you see SQL error is there, then this website is 100% vulnerable to the SQL injection attack. This website contains SQL injection vulnerability. Do you understand this? Yes. I'm showing you now.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
I'm using one test website now. Okay. I'm not doing actual attack. I'm using a test website now. This is a test website. And I am putting one single inverted comma at the end and pressing enter. So you can see SQL syntax error is there, correct? So this website is 100% vulnerable to the SQL injection attack, and I want to perform this attack here. So what I am doing, I am using Havich tool here. Havich is one of the tool. You can install this tool. I have provided all the steps to install over here in my next slide. You can see, okay, and I will also provide that tool to you, okay. So what I am doing, I am simply writing the website name here in a target. I am clicking on analyze. Okay. After clicking on analyze, this Havich tool will provide me which database are there in this website. So which databases are there? I want to check this. And many people will tell me, hey sir, I am unable to install the Havich tool. Why you are unable to install? Because your Windows backend is stopping this to install. Windows firewall. Okay. So very first, you need to go here to the settings before installing this Havich tool. You need to go here to the privacy and security. You need to go here to the Windows security. And then you need to disable real-time threat protection of a Windows. See that I have already disabled it. See that virus and threat protection I have disabled. Okay. So if you disable this, then only you can install the Havich tool. You see that I am clicking on manage setting in a virus and threat protection, and I will check it now. Real-time threat protection, I want to disable it, disable it, disable it. I have restarted the computer, that's why it is automatically enabled. Okay, I have disabled it. Then only you can run the Havich tool, because Havich is a dangerous tool. That's why. So acute tool, acute database is there in the backend of this website. It has given me the name acute is a database. Then I want to see the data in that acute. That's why I'm clicking on tables. Which table, which database is there? Acute database is there. I am clicking on get database. I will get a database. Two databases are there, acute and information schema. I want to select only acute database. I am clicking on get tables. I want to select user. I want to see the data of this user table. It has user table, product table, picture table, Facebook table. I want to see only user table data. I am clicking on get column. I will get the column user table contains username column, phone number column. I want username, phone number, password, and email ID column. I will click on get data, and you will get a data, every data of that user, of the all the user of this website. So this is one of the user created in a backend of this website. The name username is a test, phone number is this, password is this, and email ID is this. Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
In this manner, a hacker can perform SQL injection attack in a very simple way. Okay. Because of lack of time now, only 25 minutes are remaining. So what I am doing, I am not skipping anything. SQL injection attack I have already taught you in a Windows. Now, instead of teaching it in a Kali Linux, I am directly going to the DBWA because people are more interested in it. Yes, please go ahead.
You attack on that specific database. So my question is, if I want to protect my website, what kind of coding or technology I have to use against that attack like SQL injection? Is there any specific algorithms or something that we have to follow?
Yes, I will show you in the damn vulnerable web application here. Okay. So this is one of the application which is extremely vulnerable and purposefully vulnerable. It is used for the students, for the beginners, those who want to practice their web application security and web application hacking skills. You have hundreds of questions now, correct? How to secure my web application and all this. So this application will teach you everything. So how to do that? You need to simply install this damn vulnerable web application using Metasploit table 2. You need to go here, copy this website, go to the Chrome and download Metasploit table 2 software. After downloading this software, what you need to do? See that I am showing it here. I'm going here. I'm going to the cybersecurity tools. I'm going to the Metasploit table 2 Linux. And this is a file. You have already installed VMware workstation, correct? You need to simply double click on this Metasploit table VMX file. I am double clicking on it. It will open Metasploit table 2 software, and by this you can see your DVWA, damn vulnerable web application. It will ask you two options. I moved it, I copy it. You need to click on I copy it. And after that, it will automatically install. It will ask you username and password. You need to simply put username and password like MSF admin is a username and password. Okay, I have written here on this presentation itself. All people are feeling that we are watching movies, a movie, okay, and dangerous things we are doing, correct? Okay, so MSF admin, enter, and I'm pressing MSF admin, enter. Okay, now I want to see the IP address, and this is a Linux machine. What command I should use? No answer. Linux machine IP address. What is the command? Teachers. Oh, that's great.
ipconfig.
Oh, ifconfig. Ifconfig command. Correct? So I got the IP address. What is the IP address? 192.168.152.29. So I am simply opening this. Okay, I'm opening this. 192.168. What was that? What was it?
I think 152.129.
152.129. Entering this. And you can see that it is not opening, unfortunately. How is that possible? Hey, I have raised. I written a comma there. Why? I should write dot here. It is opening. So this Metasploit table 2 Linux is giving you 4 different vulnerable applications, out of which I am interested in DBWA. I am clicking on DBWA. This DBWA has a username admin and password is a password. Okay. If you are not understood, I want to show you here. This is the password of a DBWA. Okay. Word password is a password. I hope you have understood. I am opening this. Fantastic. It has opened. Okay. See that? Now, what you need to do, you need to simply go here to the DBWA security, and presently, this is a web application. This is a website I have created on my local host. It has a very high security. I am clicking on low security, clicking on submit. Okay. Then I am clicking on SQL injection and I will try to perform various SQL attacks. So I can perform all types of attacks now. I can enjoy many attacks now. I will show you. Suppose one number I will press, what will happen? See that? One number and submit. Hey, it is showing me who is the username. One number username, first name and last name it is showing. Correct? So this is called as a basic SQL injection attack. Lab number 8. I want to show you this. Suppose I am using this SQL injection command, then it will show always true scenario. It will display all the records that are false and all the records that are true. Okay, so it will show me the username of this database. First user is admin, second is Jordan, third is Hackme, fourth is Pablo, and next is Bob Smith. This Bob Smith was my student. He has learned the cybersecurity from me in 2022. Okay, so I'm clicking on this. I am clicking on the next command and I am pasting here. Suppose I am injecting this query, I will get a database name. What is the database name, my dear faculty members? The database name is this 5.0. This is the name. Oh, database version. Sorry, because of this, you will get version. This is the database version, not a name. If you want to know next thing, database display the username, then you can run this command, inject this query, SQL query here, and you can get the output as a username. What is the administrator user here? Root @ localhost is the administrator user in the database. All these types of a cyber attacks I am showing you here. Okay, SQL injection attack. Suppose you are writing it like this, you are writing like this, and you want to see all the tables of a database, you can paste it over here and you can click on submit. You will get all the tables. First table is character set, second is collateral. All these are table names, profiling, all this. Suppose you are writing this next SQL query, you will get display all the user of this table. Inside this table, which user are there? You want to know that? You can run this SQL query. Okay, these are all the users inside the table. Okay, in this manner, SQL injection attack can be performed, and anybody can perform SQL injection attack. For example, if you want to show the column, you can see the column here. If you want to show any other thing, you can see that. Next attack, I have shown command execution. Then I have shown another attack, which is a cross-site scripting attack here. Okay. Now, in 2010, I hope you were using internet at that time, correct? I was also using. At that time, whatever website I was opening, one pop-up is coming there, one big pop-up. And this pop-up asking me, hey, log into your Facebook account, log into your Gmail account. Again and again, one pop-up is coming here. I am trying to close it, but it is repeatedly asking me to do that. After very much trouble, finally what I did, I have logged into this my Facebook or Gmail account, and I have already hacked my account with the help of this, and this is called as a cross-site scripting attack. Do you understand me? This is called as a cross-site scripting attack. So I want to show you. I will create that pop-up here. Okay. See that. I am clicking on reset database and I'm writing here test 2. What is the test 1? I am writing here simply this thing, test 1, and this script I am writing. Okay. I want to create a pop-up. I want to perform cross-site scripting attack now. Okay. So what I want to do? I'm coming here. I'm clicking on XSS reflected. XSS stored I am using. I am writing here test 1 and I'm simply writing one XSS query. After writing this query, you can get that sign. Oh, I got a pop-up. Very fantastic thing. Sorry. So I have performed SQL injection attack. Now, one of the faculty member asked me a question. Hey, sir, I want to secure my website. How I will do that? Very simple thing. You need to very first, I am resetting this. Okay. Clicking on setup, reset the data. And whatever the configuration made here in a DBWS security, I am changing to the high. Okay. Now I am trying to perform the attack. Same attack I am trying to perform. Whether pop-up will be created or not, I want to check this. Pop-up will be created? Not created. Why not created? Because security is high. What is the meaning of security is high? I want to tell you that now. I am again clicking on low. I am clicking on submit. I am going to here. I am going here. I am again clicking on setup, reset database, XSS stored. I am clicking on test one. I am inserting this and pop-up will be created here. I am clicking on OK. I am clicking on right clicking on it. I want to view page source. What is that page source? We will check that. I am writing here XSS. What data we have written there? XSS exploit test, correct? So I'm copying this simply and I'm pasting this here. See that? So if you see, the script is not protected here. So if anybody knows the protection how to perform for this backend page, then you can perform the protection and this kind of XSS means cross-site scripting attack cannot be performed by any person. If you want, I want to show you one more thing. Okay, I'm going here and I'm again clicking on setup, reset database. I'm clicking on DBWS security. I'm making security high, clicking on submit and again doing the same attack. Okay, what I'm doing? Test one. At this time, security is high. Okay, and we want to check what is the difference between the script. We can't perform the attack. I am again clicking on view page source. And what is that? I'm checking. Where is my data? XSS exploit test. I'm checking that. Where is my data? See that this time security is high. See that all this thing is written here in this code. But first time when the security was low, at that time it was openly written directly script XSS exploit test. Means whatever user is inserting, user has inserted this, it will be directly pop up, create a pop up. But in a high security, the thing will not create a pop up. Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Extremely sorry for that. Today's session is somewhat complicated. Actually, the topic, those needs at least 3 hours. I have taken 1.5 hour and tried to cover that. But to avoid any confusion, I have not taken all the labs. Okay, 2-3 labs I have skipped, but you can go and you can run these labs. The labs are very similar, which I have just explained. Only you need to insert some other pop-up, some other script over there, injection over there. Okay. Now, any doubt anybody has? Last 9 minutes are remaining.
Yes, now it's a time for question answer session. If any participant has any question, please ask.
How many of you feeling it is extremely difficult field to learn? Are you feeling like this? I am from an electronic background. Okay. When I have completed my graduation, at that time no coding was there. Till today, I can't write a single code. I don't know C language, I don't know Python language, nothing. I'm clearly saying in my company also, I don't know any language. Then also, I am in this field. So coding is not required. Okay, programming is not required. Another thing to remove your fear. One of the person I have hired in my company, I asked him, hey, what is your education? He told me in front of everybody, hey, you will laugh at me if I will tell you my education. I insist him, please tell me what is your education. He told me I have completed B Pharmacy, Bachelor of Pharmacy. And he was in a cybersecurity field, okay, and he was working as a threat hunter. After 6 months, he left the job, and now he is in a USA, America. He is working over there. So, if the Bachelor of Pharmacy person is doing this, why you are not able to do that? Isn't it motivating?
Sir, sir, may I ask sir one question?
Please go ahead.
सर दिस पैरामीटर टेम्परिंग जो है पैरामीटर टेम्परिंग जो हम कर रहे थे इसको हाउ टू प्रिवेंट हाउ दिस शर्मा ट्रेवल और एन नंबर और एक्स कंपनी will know that user can play with our data or they can tamper the data, so how they will prevent the data, sir?
There are some of the methods in a coding. I have written those methods in a prevention method, correct? They should prevent, with the help of a good coding, they should prevent interruption of their website. Every time, whenever we are creating a website, we should prevent that intercept. If we prevent that intercept, nobody can perform hacking on our website.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yes, please go ahead. Mutharasu sir, please go ahead. M. Mutharasu. Any other question?
Yes, we have last 5 minutes. We can have some more questions. So anybody has query, please go ahead.
Okay, I have one request. When I will share that presentation, please try all the cyber attacks, okay, on your computer. Please go ahead, Surita Vaidya madam. Madhuri Rajput madam, please go ahead.
ये देख मानुस मेरे पास क्या है ये देख मानुस नहीं वो बहुत बड़ा आदमी है मानुस
Very fantastic question. Okay. Okay. If no question, shall I show one more attack here? Mrudal madam, will you permit me to show one more attack?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. 5 minutes are
You can
remaining.
go.
Okay. Yes, thank you very much.
Sure.
I am again sharing my screen. And now I am showing how to perform SQL injection attack on a Kali Linux. Okay. So I'm opening the Kali Linux now. I am opening a terminal here and I'm writing here SQL map. SQL map is a tool. When you open this, it will show you like this. Simply you need to go to my presentation and you need to copy the queries. First query, I want to check the database name. That's why I am copying this query and I am simply running it over here. Yes. Where is my Kali Linux? By this way, I will get a database names. Which are those databases? It is saying me that it is illegal. See that. Whatever you are doing, Kali Linux is saying me it is illegal. Do you want to continue? I am saying yes, I want to continue. Yeah, yeah. Everything is yes. Okay. It will show me which databases are there. I will see those databases. Yes, Virendra sir, please go ahead and ask some questions. I think you want to ask something.
Sir, actually, see, yesterday we were asking that who is using or anyone is using Kali Linux. Sir, actually, I have heard that Kali Linux we can use to hijack the thing, or maybe my colleagues were saying that Wi-Fi can be also cracked with the help of this or any
No,
SSID.
I can hack Wi-Fi. At any place
So,
if I go, I can hack the Wi-Fi. Okay.
sir, any which command we can use here in Kali Linux for that?
There are some of the
If you,
tools.
okay,
Some of
tool.
the some of the tools to hack the Wi-Fi. Okay, we can hack the Wi-Fi also.
Right, sir. So it is available on Google,
Okay.
sir, or
It is
maybe.
available on Google. Okay, you can chat with me personally. I will tell you which are the tools there. Okay.
Right, sir. Thank you,
If
sir.
you like, I will show you YouTube videos also how to hack the Wi-Fi. Okay. Actually,
Sir.
everything we are learning only for education purpose. We don't want to hack
Yes,
any Wi-Fi. Okay.
sir.
But we
Sir.
should know that, correct?
Thank you.
Yes. So it is saying me there are two databases, acute and information schema. I am saying that, hey, I want to see the tables of an acute database. I am running this simple command here. Simple command. I will take only your 1 minute. Okay. Sorry for that. Enter. It will show me the tables. See that? It is saying something here. Acute -D. Option T is incompatible. Use -U. It is saying. -D. Option D is incompatible with option U. Use -URL. It is saying. Okay. It has changed its method. Okay. So no problem. I'm changing here. Enter. And it will show me the tables. Okay, it is again not showing. I think it has some problem. Okay. But you can execute this command. You can do some small changes and directly you can see final database and you can dump the data also. Means directly you can download the data, whatever data is present in those tables. And this is called as a SQL injection attack with the help of SQL map. Okay. Any other thing anybody wants to discuss? No? Okay. I'm good now, madam.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, all the participants, and thank you, sir, for addressing our queries patiently and effectively. With this, we come to the end of our first session. On behalf of MES Senior College, I extend my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Kundan Kumar Saraf, sir, for his insightful and engaging session. We are grateful for the clarity and depth you brought into the session. We extend our sincere gratitude to you for graciously agreeing to conduct this session at such a short notice. We deeply appreciate your commitment, your valuable time, and the support you have provided to our program. Once again, we remain truly grateful to you, sir.
Thank you very much.
I also thank
I
all
feel
the
very great.
participants for their active involvement and attention. So let us continue our learning with the same energy and interest. So it is my pleasure to introduce our second guest speaker for today's session, Mr. Samir Manekar. Mr. Samir Manekar, an accomplished professional with over 14 years of experience in the field of server administration, networking, and cybersecurity. Mr. Samir Manekar holds several prestigious professional certifications, including Microsoft Certified System Administrator, Certified Ethical Hacker, and Novell Certified Network Engineer. He also holds a diploma in electrical engineering, which laid the foundation of his strong technical career. Sir is currently associated with Skill Factory Learning Private Limited, where he serves as a business unit head and lead trainer for server administration and networking. Over his 14 years journey with the organization, he had trained thousands of learners and contributed significantly to building high-quality technical education program. His professional experience is rich and diverse. From 2010 to 2016, he worked as a team leader and project planner for cybersecurity and network security for Bharati Vidyapeeth, where he led severe major training initiatives. From 2016 to 2024, he served as a business unit head for B2C, managing and running professional courses such as CCNA, MCSA, Linux, AWS, Azure, and CEH. In 2024, he played a key role in commissioning, installing, and configuring of the Cyber Lab at Maharashtra State Skill University in Aun, Pune, demonstrating his strong technical and managerial abilities. With the help of knowledge, vast experience, and commitment to the building skill professionals, Mr. Samir Manekar continues to contribute immensely to the field of cybersecurity and networking education. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Samir Manekar, sir. We are delighted to have him with us today. I now request Mr. Samir, sir, to kindly take charge of the conference and continue with the proceedings. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for introducing me. Hello, everybody. Now, today I just make an introduction to the fantastic word of ethical hacking and penetration testing. Okay, I just sharing my screen. Please let me know whether you can able to see me or not, my screen. Okay, everybody can able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Let us start.
Yes,
First of
sir.
all, yes, sir. First of all, I just want to show you that how many attacks are happening every day. What are the different attacks are possible? And what are the major countries which are getting impacted? What are the basically different industries are getting impacted? You can see this is a kind of threat map. Okay, these are the worldwide. These are the different attacks are happening. Okay, now on the left hand side, if you can see my screen, you can see it is showing the major top targeted countries are Ethiopia, Nepal, Indonesia, Georgia. Now, if you see what are the top targeted industries, the education, government, telecommunication, these are the basically some industries which are targeted directly, the major top industries. Okay. So the question may come in your mind, sir, why you are showing it? I'm showing it reason being every organization nowadays required one security professional. If we define hacking, so in a single line, I will say that if somebody accessing your resources without informing you and without taking your permission, we can say it is a hacking. Or we can say it is an unauthorized access. We can say it is a hacking. Now, we are talking today about ethical hacking. So most of the people ask me, sir, how can hacking be ethical? Now, the ethical hackers are basically a security professionals. And they basically have all the skill set which a malicious hacker or we can say illegal hacker has. Now, again, the question will come, sir, why these skills needed for a ethical hacker? Now, see, if I want to stop the theft, then I have to learn the theft, how it happens, how the theft happens. I have to learn first, and then I can stop the theft. In the same concept, the ethical hackers basically have the same skills. Ethical hackers knows all the techniques, tactics, tools, which basically an illegal hacker has. And this particular skills, ethical hacker uses to find out the different vulnerabilities, loopholes in the security posture of your organization. And if it found some possible loopholes or vulnerabilities, then basically he repair it or take the countermeasures for that or mitigate that particular issues, that vulnerabilities, loopholes, and secure your security posture of your organizations. Generally, this kind of ethical hackers are called as white hat hackers, or also they are the part of red team. Now, what is a red team? Generally, in organizations where they have a very good IT infrastructure, so they have a separate security team, and this security team also always basically use some exercises to train their security professional, to train the security professional regarding the latest malware scenarios, latest attack scenarios. Okay, and to update their security professional, they make such kind of exercises in their organization by creating teams like a red team which make an attack and a blue team which defend the attack. Now, the ethical hackers play the part of red team. They basically make an attack and a blue team which defend the attack. So when we say ethical hackers, so they are basically a white hat hackers, or they are the member of red team. Okay. Now again the question will come, from how you are saying that it is ethical. Ethical, it means they are basically using their skill sets of hacking for checking, finding out the vulnerabilities, loopholes, and they try to penetrate. By using this vulnerability, they basically penetrate the system and check what impact has been done. If there is a vulnerability, they exploit that particular vulnerability and check what impact has been done in the network or in your defense. Okay, so ethical hacking or ethical hacker basically improves your security perimeter of an organization. Okay, now while learning the ethical hacking, as I'm taking this particular topic, so I'm considering that the audience is basically maybe from technical, non-technical. Okay, maybe some people are first time learning about the ethical hacking. So I just make some concepts, some terminologies very clear to you. Okay, generally in cyber security or in information security, we use these kind of terminologies like a threat, exploit, vulnerability, and zero day. Okay, let me show you one diagram. Okay. Now you can see this is one diagram. I just want to explain you and make clear the concept and terminologies of these, like vulnerability, exploit, and threat. You see that there is a one room is shown, that is in a capital A. There is a one room, a block has shown, which does not have a door. So we can say that this particular room is very secure because it does not have any entry point. But when we see the B diagram, where there is a room and there is a one door. Now door is locked and the keys, the owner is holding that key. Now, but if somebody can break the lock, he can able to enter in the room and grab the treasure. Now this door is a vulnerability. If I want to define a vulnerability, I can say the loopholes in the security or weakness in the security, that is called as vulnerability, right? So I said that this room has a door, and if somebody break the lock, then definitely it is a vulnerable. This door is vulnerable. But you right now don't have a key. Suppose I'm a hacker, I don't have a key. So what I will do? I will use some tool. For example, here you can see in the diagram C, there is a pray bar, or I can say iron rod. So I will use this iron rod, or we can say pray bar, to break that lock, and I will enter in the room. But this iron rod or exploit, this iron rod or pray bar, we can call it as exploit. Means we required some script, we required some tool to use that vulnerability and gain the access of your system or your network or your web application. But does that exploit work automatically? No, there's somebody required to use that exploit, and that somebody is nothing but the threat, right? So vulnerability, the loophole in the security, or weakness in the security. Now there is a vulnerability, I know, so I will use some particular tool to use that vulnerability, and I will enter, I will gain the access. But that tool, somebody should require to use that tool. That is nothing but the threat. Okay. So again, coming to our point. So these are some terminologies: exploit, vulnerability, then 0-day. Now again, come to the 0-day. Now most of the people may have, they are the developers or teaching in the computer science engineering, so they may aware that suppose there is one company, and that company has developed one software and launched that software in the market. Now that company has not developed that particular application by keeping in mind secure coding. They have not kept in mind that what are the possible attacks are there, are possible attacks on their applications. So there is a one design loophole, but the vendor, means the particular company, does not aware about that particular loophole or that vulnerability. But the hacker has used that application, scanned that application, and he found a one vulnerability. The manufacturer does not aware about it, but the hacker has basically checked that application, he has scanned that application, and he found a vulnerability. So this kind, and he has exploited that vulnerability and got the access of your application. This is called as 0-day attack. Okay, means the vendor does not know it, but hacker got to know that the particular vulnerability, he has exploited that vulnerability and got the access of your application data, and an entire thing, whatever he can do. Okay, so these are some terminologies. Now, when we work in information security, okay, now probably some people know it, but anybody can tell me what is the difference between the cyber security and information security? Just one line answer, I'm not expecting too much.
Cybersecurity is for the kind of thing that we can cover everything, all the aspects, where information is about specifically for the data only.
Sir, I just corrected. You have near to the answer, but I just corrected that cyber means
sir.
internet. Cyber is a term used. So cyber
Okay.
network or cyber is basically nothing but the networks of all electronic gadgets. Okay. So cyber, we correlate to the internet. So any attack which is happening from the internet, that is cyber attack. And information security, it means we are protecting our data, systems, network from all kind of attacks. It may be the internal attack, it may be the external attack. External attack means it is happening from the internet, or insider attack, it is in my network. So all kind of attacks, including cyber attack, that is information security. So in information security, there are again some 5 terminologies. You can say confidentiality, integrity, availability, authenticity, and non-repudiation. What exactly it is? Let me explain again. Okay. Now you can see this is one diagram, a simple diagram I have just made. I just want to make all the concepts very simple and clear to everybody. Now suppose there is a user A, he has a computer 1, and user B, he has a computer 2. Now a user A has sent some data to the user B, right? So user B is only the authorized person who can open that data. Again, if I say user A has sent some information from his computer to the user B, so user B is the only authorized person to access that data, right? So that information should be opened by only the user B. That is a confidentiality. It should be confidential. Only user B will open. He is only the authorized person. Second, integrity. Now, Integrity, it means whatever the data sent by the user A to the user B, it should be accurate and complete. Means suppose he has sent the 5 GB of data, so user B must be receiving 5 GB of data as it is sent by the computer 1, and ensuring that in between the transit, nobody should tamper that data. It should be get prevented and nobody should tamper that data or alter the data. That is integrity. Okay. Then third one is availability. Now everybody has a Gmail account and you are using Google Drive. So you are saving your data in the Google Drive. So you are the authorized user and you must get the data whenever you need. Any system, it may be a server if you are keeping your all the database in a SQL server data or any database server, any application database. So basically the user must get his data whenever he require, whenever he need. That is availability. Now, as I said, user A has sent the data to the user B. But does that particular data has come from the original device or original user? Authenticity. The fourth element of the information security is authenticity. That does that particular user or a computer is an original device, genuine device who has sent that information? Is it the original data come from the original device or original user? The making the authentication either by the passwords, username, password, or by the digital certificates, or there are some other cryptographic ways by which we can authenticate that this is the genuine user, this is the genuine computer who has sent the data to the user B. That is authenticity. And the last one is non-repudiation. Now, what is a non-repudiation? It means that the computer one, the user A, use this computer and send the data, so he cannot deny that I have not sent the data, or I have not done anything, I have not forwarded any data or not sent any data. He cannot deny. That is called as non-repudiation. Okay. So whenever we talk about the information security or network security, so these are the basic elements of this. Okay. So coming to, okay. So confidentiality, integrity, availability, authenticity, and non-repudiation. These are the some elements of information security. Now, again, the main point which we are discussing today, that is hacking versus ethical hacking. So illegal hacker has some particular goal. Illegal hacker has a specific skills of hacking, tactics, techniques, tools he used to gain the access of your network, to gain the access of your data, to gain the identity theft or data theft, that is his goals, or some crucial financial information, getting the crucial financial information, that is his goal. So he gained the access, unauthorized access of system resources, and he make the changes as per his goal, as per his requirement. He make the change, either he disturb your network, he disturb your server, he can basically crash your server depending on whatever the goals he has. Okay, so he's working illegally, he's disturbing your application, disturbing your servers, he's basically gaining the access for his financial goals, his identity theft, data breach, whatever his goals, which are the illegal. And when we talk about the ethical hacking, again, I repeat, a security professional with the same skills which an illegal hacker has. He has the same tools, tricks, techniques to identify the vulnerabilities in your network security posture, identify the vulnerabilities, identify the loopholes, identify the malicious activities, unauthorized access, and mitigate it and give the countermeasures. For that purpose, ethical hacker works. So a target area, it is showing, the very good word, it is showing simulation. Its target area is simulating the techniques used by attacker to verify the exploitable vulnerabilities in the system. Means what it says, what are the different types of attacks possible on the network? How a illegal hacker thinks, what technique he uses, the same techniques he think like an illegal hacker, and he basically simulate the attacks, means he does the same attacks like a hacker and find out the vulnerabilities and mitigate that vulnerabilities, verify it, exploit that vulnerabilities and mitigate that vulnerabilities to improve the security posture. So for legal purpose, ethical hacker works. I hope up to this point I have made clear. If anybody has doubt, please ask me the question. Okay, so one by one, I just want this particular session very interactive. I want to make it that you should take something from me in today's session. So if you do not have any questions, no issues, we'll go ahead. Now, the ethical hackers or the hackers has some types, or you can say classes. Best word is classes. Black hat hacker, we can consider black hat hacker as an illegal hacker or malicious hacker. We do not take permission, we do not inform, he just attack by his excellent skills, and he grab all your financial information, your organization's critical informations. Okay, he grab that information, or he just disturb your settings, configuration, networks. Exactly opposite to it, that is a white hat hacker who is working for security. He is working for securing the entire perimeter of your organization. He has having the same skill set with illegal hacker has, but he is a working professional. Okay, working for legal purpose, for securing, defending your network. Gray hat hacker, he is a dicey person. He works sometimes for legal purpose, he works sometimes for illegal purpose. He can do use the both practices. Okay, now there are some suicide hackers. Suicide hacker means they are aware that if they hack any crucial institution, if they hack any crucial target, so he know about the whatever the what will happen with him, all the consequences after the hacking. If he get caught by the police, he may go into the jail. He aware about it, so he makes the attack. Doesn't matter what the result is, whether it is successful, not successful, whether he will get caught, it does not aware, he does not think about it. So suicide hackers. Now there are some script kiddies who have just completed the course. They have just learned the ethical hacking, forensic investigation, and now they want to try their skills in some different platforms. So they are script kiddies. They are just testing their knowledge. They are having some knowledge, a testing purpose. Right? Script kiddies. Now the cyber terrorist. All you are aware that nowadays or the coming wars are cyber wars. For just your information, every day there are 1,000 attacks happens on RBI. Every day there are more than 1,000 attacks happening all the government institutions in India. The important crucial institutions like financial institutions or research and development institutions like educational institutions. And now for your information, there is no field remained in the particular nowadays that which is not going to be hacked. Your hospitals, education institutes, everything is going to be get hacked. So we required our security professional who can secure the network. Okay, so the cyber terrorist basically purposely makes the attack to disturb your all financial operations, your day-to-day operations, your all the security part, web applications. So the cyber terrorist, and there is another concept that is basically called as state-sponsored actors. Now the countries like North Korea, China, so they have some groups they give the funds to them, and they tell them to make the attack in a neighboring countries or enabling countries. They motivate them and tell them to make the attack on the neighboring countries or the enemy countries. These are the state sponsored attacks, or state sponsors groups are there. Okay, so these are the some kind of classes of hackers. Now, whenever you want to make an attack, definitely you have to gather the information. For example, you can see hacking phases. You know that if there is a one thief and he just want to make a theft in a one particular house, so he basically gather all the information of that house. When the people go to the work from this house, when they come back to the house, what are the doors are open or what are the windows are open, he just make the recce. Likewise, any hacker, before hacking to the any target, he grabs the information of that target. That is called as reconnaissance. He grabbed the information by two ways. One is called as passive, second is called as active. Passive way means whatever the information available in a public places. Now, suppose I want just grab the information about one company. So I can open a website. I can get too much information from that website. I'll get the director bodies. I will get the companies in which business, their email addresses, their phone numbers. I will get this information publicly available. I can also go to the naukri.com, or the hacker go to the naukri.com, monster.com. He can basically download number of your resumes, and he will get too much information of any organization has make some advertisement that required some software developers in Java or whatever the language is or something. So the hacker will come to know that what technology the organization is using, for what they require the uh, developers. So gathering the information passively, that is which is available publicly. And when we say active attack, it means I will or the hacker will basically implant some malware, install some spyware, Trojan, and grab the information directly. It is active attack or active reconnaissance. Then there are some tools like Nmap. The previous speaker also told you that there are some tools like Nmap and something. So Nmap we can use. We can use different tools to scan your networks, to scan your servers, scan your web application, find out the vulnerabilities, what are the open ports, the servers are giving which kind of different services. Okay, what kind of different ports are open, operating system scanning, what different services are given by the operating system, your web application, web servers, what are the different services are available, how many ports are open, what are the different vulnerabilities that a hacker can scan. After getting that all information, what is the main purpose of hacker? To get the access. Get the access of your system, get the access of your servers, get the access of your network. And once he get the access, he can basically get all the information whatever he wants. But to maintain that access, to get the information from that targeted machine, he has to maintain the access. That is a fourth step. He has to maintain that access. Okay, so maintaining the access, it is a fourth step. And the last one question I just want to ask everybody. Suppose if I have created one user, does your operating system makes the log for that or maintains the log for that? Again, the question, I might be using Windows operating system, I might be using Linux operating system, I might be using Apple Macintosh. And suppose I have created one user. So does your operating system maintains the log?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Even log is there.
Exactly. So basically, if I'm a hacker, I have gained access of your system. I have done something changes in your system. So definitely logs are maintained in your operating system. So what is the next step is that I just want to clear all the tracks. I want to delete all the logs which are generated in your operating system, all the logs which are generated in application, all the logs which are generated in your network devices like firewall, intrusion detection system, intrusion prevention system, everything. So the last step of ethical hacker or hacker is wiping all basically the event logs, events, so that nobody can track him, nobody can understand that what happened with the system. So these are the 5 phases of hacking: reconnaissance, scanning, gaining the access, maintaining the access, and clearing the tracks. Okay. Now, after that, what skills any hacker requires? Now, I will say that the hacker is a fantastic network engineer and very good network programmer and very good programmer. But I will say not entire programming skills required, but he must know about some knowledge about the basic networking, some knowledge about the Python, and he must have the knowledge about the networks or networking, how the routers work, how the switch works, okay, how firewall works. He must have some basic knowledge. Okay, so he must have that kind of platform. Now, just for your information, I just want to tell you, just a moment. So generally, I'm just telling you the generic information. Generally, in this ethical hacking, what are the topics are covered in the training? It is all about the introduction to ethical hacking, footprinting and reconnaissance, scanning networks, enumeration, vulnerability analysis, system hacking, malware threats, sniffing, social engineering, denial of service attack. Okay, then session hijacking, evading IDS, firewall, honeypots, hacking web servers, hacking web application SQL injection, hacking wireless networks, hacking mobile platforms, IoT and OT hacking, cloud computing, cryptography. All these stuffs are basically taught in that particular training. Okay. Now, if you want to make a career in a ethical hacking, or if you want to enter in a cyber security or in the ethical hacking field, so there are some global certifications. You can see that EC Council has one certification, that is Certified Ethical Hacker. Cisco now has started its own certification, that is Cisco Certificate in Ethical Hacking. Now there is another organization which has the toughest, we can say, syllabus and we can say examination, that is Offensive Security Certified Professional. Okay, and CompTIA is one company who also have its own training program, that is Ethical Hacker Pro. And after that, once you've done that particular ethical hacking, if you want to enter, so there are a number of job roles in an industry like ethical hacker, penetration tester, security analyst, cyber security analyst, security operations center, vulnerability assessment analyst, red team specialist, information security consultant, network security engineer, or bug bounty hunter or freelance ethical hacker. These are the some job roles are available. Okay. Now, this is all about ethical hacking. This is a fantastic career nowadays. Whenever you take any industry, there is a requirement of security professional. So if you want to start your career in cyber security, you must first of all do this particular course of ethical hacking. Then there are a number of ways to improve your training, or if you get the other roles. But the first, we can say, just like in a programming, we say that students should learn C and C++. Likewise, in a cyber security, if you want to make a career, you must learn first of all the ethical hacking, and then you can go ahead. Right. So this is all about ethical hacking. Now we will understand about penetration testing. This is what industry nowadays require is a penetration tester. This is the second step after doing the ethical hacking. After completion of the course of ethical hacking, we must go for the pen testing. Now, an ethical hacker also can be a pen tester. He has all the knowledge of different attacks, different techniques, tactics, tools. He is aware about everything or different types of attacks. But now, what is a penetration testing? So penetration testing is a security exercise to find out the loopholes, vulnerabilities in a computer system. Now you will ask, sir, ethical hacker is also doing the same thing. Yes, he can do the same thing, but this is a specific one. This is a specific thing by which you just find out the vulnerabilities, loopholes in your computer system or network. It is a kind of simulated attack. Now, anybody just, I want to one question, I want to make the concept clear, simulated attack. So anybody can tell me what is meant by simulation?
A virtual environment, we can say.
Fantastic, virtual environment. I will give the one best example. You know that when the pilot training goes, any pilot who want to learn how to fly any plane, so they directly do not put him in the plane. So there is a one virtual environment in which he learns how to take off, how to descend the plane, how to manage the plane. That is a one virtual environment in which he learns. Likewise, the illegal hacker or your, I can say, malicious hacker, the way he make attack, the same type of attack is done by the penetration tester to check what are the vulnerabilities are there, where these vulnerabilities are viable, are these vulnerabilities are able to exploit, can we exploit that vulnerabilities, and after getting the access, how much impact, how much loss we can make by using that vulnerability in your network or in your system. So it is a specific field which only make a target about getting the vulnerabilities and loopholes. It is a simulated kind of attacks to find out the weak spots and system defenses. The same major difference between the malicious hacker and pen tester is pen testing is doing it for getting the information about the vulnerabilities, loopholes, the impact of that vulnerabilities, how basically it disturb your network, how it is severity of that vulnerability, and give the report to any organization. Now the companies provide a scope of areas where they would like the pen tester to focus. Now let me explain. Okay, that we have done. Just a moment. Yeah. Now you can see, I just simplified. Assume that there is a one company A. Now company A got to know about the security breach and data breach. One company is there, and that company got to know that there is a one security breach happened or data breach happened. Now this company A, if the company A has already an ethical hacker as an employee in his company or the penetration tester, so they will give the job to them to find out. But the company A does not have any kind of security employee or security professional. So company A will approach it to the cyber security firm, or I will say security service provider company, and ask him, approach to the cyber security firm to know about how security breach and data breach happened and what security measures should be done. So this company A will approach to the company B. Now consider company B is a cyber security firm or it is a security providing firm. Okay, now this company B will evaluate what has happened. The basically security professional from company B understand the issue and scope the area of work. Scope the area means what breach has happened. Okay, what is the issue? And they will decide with the company A that what penetration should be done, what vulnerabilities has to find, and what losses has done, and how we can mitigate it. For that purpose, what they will do, they will make the documentation is done. Means the company B will make a contract with the company A. Company B is a cybersecurity firm, and company A, the attack has happened on the company A. So company B will make a legal contract to get the access of a company A, because hacking or targeting anybody's website or anybody's company network, it is illegal. So company B will make a contract with the company A and take the permissions of the company A that we want the access of your network. We want to access, we want your credentials so that we can make a penetration testing and give you the reports that what has happened, what was the basically threat model, and what security should be done. So he makes the documentation, and after the documentation, after getting the permission of company A, then they make the penetration testing. Okay. And after the penetration testing, they create one assessment, we call it as a security assessment, and give to the management of company A that what kind of attack was happened, what was the vulnerabilities, what was the severity of that, what losses had happened, and what mitigation you should do. That information is called a security assessment, will be given to the company B, to the company A. Okay. So now when we say a penetration testing, so it has also some phases. Like your ethical hacking, we have seen the phases like reconnaissance, gathering the information, maintaining access, gaining a same like in a penetration testing, because you are working to get the information that how a malicious hacker attacked it, what vulnerabilities are there, does that vulnerabilities are viable, can we exploit that vulnerabilities, and after getting the after exploiting the vulnerability, what information we can gather. So same like your hacking, first of all you will just reconnaissance, we will gather the information, then basically you scan entire the system just like an illegal hacker, then you get all the vulnerabilities, then you exploit it, then you maintain the access and analyze that when you got the all access, what kind of damage you can do with the system. You just gather that information and create one report. So in a phases of penetration testing, which are very much same, like ethical hacking, reconnaissance, scanning and enumeration, gaining the access, maintaining the access, and analyzing the reports, all this stuff. Okay. Now here one point I just want to majorly discuss, that is about the types of penetration testing. Suppose in a company A, they found that the breach has happened, but they just want to limit you that only just make the penetration testing of database servers and let us know that what was the vulnerabilities in the database servers and how we can mitigate it. They have just given us one scope. Do not penetrate any other system, not a mailing server, not a file server, not any other thing or internal network. Just penetrate a database server, find out the vulnerabilities, find out what losses we have done, the severity of that particular attack, kind of attack, and just how to mitigate. Just give that information. Means that is basically kind of scope of penetration testing. Right. Now there are three types. There is one black box testing. Black box testing means you do not have the penetration tester does not have any kind of knowledge, no prior knowledge of the target. Just like an illegal hacker, he will from the internet, he will try to hack your system. He just gather all the information. Then he will try to attack just like an illegal hacker or malicious hacker. Okay. And then he will make the attack and get the vulnerabilities and exploitation and all that stuff. This is a black box testing. Second one is a white box testing. White box testing means you got all the information from the company A that, okay, these are our credentials, these are the server IP addresses, these are basically the rules we have configured on the firewall. So the penetration tester does not have to find out anything. He had all the information, all the source code, architect, credentials, and he can make the attack. It is generally happen in the internal. network. Internally means internal network in a local area network in your premise. Black box testing, it generally happens from internet. White box testing is generally done in internal networks. Okay. And a gray box testing means, you know that in your organization, different people of organization will come. They have an association with organization like financial auditors, or there are some design teams, graphic design teams, or some other vendors. They come to your organization, log on to your systems, right? They are the partners. Or there are some users who have a limited access. So gray box access means if there is a somebody user, you have a suspicion, your organization has a suspicious about one particular person or some particular people. So in a gray box testing, the tester log on by his user and check whether he has got some more access, whether he get some escalations, means he has got some more privilege or more control. That is basically limited knowledge access or mimic a partner or lower layer employee. These are some types of penetration testing. Okay. Okay. So I hope this part you understood. Okay. So after doing that, you can see I just want to make a very good example. You can understand it. Now, suppose there is a one bank and there is a one security vault in a bank. Now, what bank will do? He will the bank will hire a one con artist. Con artist means he can dress up like a thief, and they hire this con artist who can dress up like any thief or burglar, and inform him that please break into their building and try to access our security vault. They are hiring it purposely. Now, if that particular thief or burglar gets successful to access that security vault, that what important information bank has got? Bank came to know that this particular burglar has came into my building. He was successful to go to the vault, open the vault, means what are the different vulnerabilities in my building? What are the security breaches? What are the loopholes in my security controls? The bank come to know, and then bank can tighten their security measures. Bank can make a proper security measures and improve their security or security parameters. Same like the penetration testers. The security provider companies have a penetration testers, ethical hacker. So this penetration tester will hack your systems, get the information, vulnerability, and give you the solution. Now you can see why to pen test, why penetration testing should be done. I just want to give one example for you. In 2008, approximately, if I'm not mistaken, there is a bank in Pune, Cosmos Bank. So there was an attack happened in a Cosmos Bank, and it was an attack of 98 crores. It was a very planned attack. 2 years, the hackers basically make the scanning. 2 years, they basically gathered the information. They have gathered the information of the Cosmos Bank users, their debit cards, their PIN numbers. They have hacked all the database servers. And at a time on a Saturday and a Sunday evening, Saturday evening, approximately 2,000 people have drawn the cash from different countries. Now, after that, Cosmos Bank got aware. They have made one particular security operation center. Now, regularly in the Cosmos Bank, after every week or fortnight, the penetration testing happens to check whether any vulnerability is in the network or in a security posture, whether any vulnerability is in their banking application, whether any vulnerability is in their web server, whether any vulnerability is in their database servers. So every weekly and fortnightly, this penetration testing happens to only check the vulnerability, and if they found a vulnerability, they mitigate it. So why pen testing is required? Because if you want to secure your company, your information, so preventing the data breaches, check security controls, ensure the security of new applications, and get a baseline of your security program and the compliance. Now, I just want to explain. Okay, when we say prevent the data breaches, check the security controls. So actually, when you after every week or fortnightly, when you make the penetration testing, you will come to know the different types of uh, malicious activities, unauthorized accesses, and then you have to analyze these all the vulnerabilities. You have to analyze, and then you have to decide what mitigation should be taken. Okay, so this practice must be there after every week or fortnightly, and there is a lot of requirement of penetration testing in the market. There are no more experienced penetration tester available. There is a high demand for the penetration testing. Okay. Now, one thing is that there are some confusions regarding penetration testing. Some people say that vulnerability assessment, it is a penetration testing, or large scale reverse engineering projects are a penetration testing. It is a penetration testing, or hacking is a penetration testing. No, so there is a one confusing part. How it is confusing? Vulnerability assessment is only just finding out the vulnerabilities, list the vulnerabilities and their severity. Done. But when we say a penetration testing means find out the vulnerabilities, exploit the vulnerability, gain the access of the particular system, and try to get the information that how you can in depth make the impact, how you can majorly damage that system, getting that all information, exploiting the vulnerability, collecting all the information that what you can make major damages after getting inside that system or network, collecting that all information, that is penetration testing. Just for your clarification, I just show this one. Okay, so vulnerability assessment and penetration testing, we can see the goal of the vulnerability assessment is to identify vulnerabilities, but the goal of penetration testing is find out the vulnerability, exploit the vulnerability, gain the access of the system, gain the access of the network, and find out how much impact can be done, how much damage can be done. That is a difference. Approach, there are some tools like Nmap, there are some tools, different tools like Nessus, we can use to scan the system, got the information about the vulnerability. It is mostly automated. But penetration testing is you have to use your skill set, you have to use this different scripts, you have to use different tools, you have to use some specific tactics. So mostly penetration testing is manual. Now, intrusiveness means, are you basically making any changes? Are you basically changing the application settings, network settings? So in vulnerability assessment, there is no intrusiveness. But in the penetration testing, yes, you are trying to make the changes. You try to modify the things. What is the output of vulnerability assessment? You get a list of issues. But in the penetration testing, you have to give the proof of exploitation. Whenever your client company asks you that what you got, so you have to give in the report that I have found these particular vulnerabilities. I have exploited that vulnerabilities by such tools. This kind of attack I have done, and I can able to access all your information. I will able to access all your data. So that proof of exploitation you have to give to the client in the report. That is the difference. And what is the depth? Definitely, if you are getting the vulnerability information, it is a broad depth, but penetration testing is more deep, is giving more information to you. Okay. Okay, so that is basically people are misconfusing in basically vulnerability assessment is a penetration testing or reverse engineering is a penetration testing or hacking. No, there is a difference. Okay. Now, penetration testing execution standard. Now for the businesses, for the security provider companies, there is some common language has been made so that the businesses and the security providers also understand. They should have a common language for deciding the scope of this penetration testing. Okay, so there is a penetration testing execution standard, PTS. In that, they have given that it is a standard designed to provide both businesses and security service providers with a common language and scope for performing penetration testing. That there's some common terminologies are used. Okay, a specific scope is defined, which should be understandable to the service provider and to the client. And it has started early in 2009. Now, whenever the penetration tester make any kind of testing, he does not have any previous assumptions or any pre-convinced or notions, or he does not, he just, whenever he make a pen test, he has a fresh, he consider that target as a fresh target, does not have any previous assumptions, and he make a fresh penetration testing. Okay. Now this penetration testing execution standard consists of 7 main sections. Now you all guys can understand very easily. First thing is that pre-engagement. Just I told you, shown you in this diagram. When a company A found that the breach has happened, he approaches to the company B, which is a cybersecurity company or cybersecurity firm or security provider. So when they communicate, first of all, there is a pre-engagement interaction. Pre-engagement interaction, it means you have to means the security professionals of the cybersecurity company makes the meeting with the firm which got attacked, make the meeting, understand the issues, and then create one scope. You can see pre-engagement interactions are all meetings and documentations that must occur prior to any penetration testing actions. There should be one common platform, there should be a common understanding. Then your firm, cybersecurity firm, take the permission, take the credentials, understand all the local laws, international laws, and make one contract. Okay, and it includes scope, goals of the penetration testing, what is the scope of penetration testing, rules of engagement, legal consideration, and all these things are documented. And thereafter, the cybersecurity company hire their professionals, and then they start penetration testing by step. So you can see there's an intelligence gathering again. So intelligence gathering, again the first technical phase of penetration testing, scanning all your networks, scanning all your operating systems, servers, your network security devices, getting the information about what are the services are running on your servers, what are the ports open on your routers or on your servers, on your firewalls, gathering all the vulnerability information. Okay, it includes target selections, open system intelligence, covert gathering, human intelligence, scanning, identifying protection, means gathering all the information. That is the second step. Third step, that is basically threat modeling. That is most important. Now, do you think that whenever any penetration tester try to test your organization network, he must have to prioritize what are the basic primary assets and secondary assets? What are the most important assets in the company? What are the secondary importance of the assets of the company? Okay, so identify and categorize primary and secondary assets. Identify what kind of threats are possible. Categorize the threats. What are the threat communities? Threat communities means there are some groups, illegal hackers group. We can say that is a threat actors. So what are the threat communities may be indulged in that? What are the different threats are possible? Define the advisories. That is a threat modeling. And map these particular threats, map these particular threat communities with whatever the attacks happened in the organization. So map threat communities, again the primary and secondary asset. What threats are possible to your primary assets of your organization? What threats are possible to your secondary attacks? Map the advisories with the assets. Okay, this is the third step. Fourth one, vulnerability analysis. Now you have scanned the systems. You got all the vulnerabilities. Now what you will do, you will basically analyze, most important part in the penetration testing, analyze the vulnerability, discover the flaws, basis on the collected information, intelligence, whatever you have gathered. Try to understand that flaws. Okay, research it. What vulnerabilities are viable? What methods are possible to exploit that vulnerabilities? What illegal hacker or malicious hacker can use which method to exploit the vulnerability? Then, which includes active as well as passive analysis, validations, research, that he will do, and that is the most important phase. After the vulnerability analysis, a penetration tester will attack. He will exploit, because what is the main purpose of ethical penetration tester? He will find out the vulnerabilities, analyze it. He will exploit the vulnerability, gain the access of your systems or your networks or your defense systems or your servers, and try to check what maximum damage he can do. He just analyze the thing, what maximum damage, what maximum loss is possible because of this vulnerability. Okay, so he basically exploits. So he exploited the C step, focuses on attack vulnerable machine platforms with an objective of gaining root access or admin access. If the vulnerability analysis phase was properly completed, a high value target list should be have complied. What it means, that if the analysis was good, then you can exploit your system, exploit the system, servers, networks, and you can list down what are the major important information can be complied, can be damaged. You have to list out all the valuable information, valuable target. Okay, now exploitation is not directly means that you are just taking the remote access or you are creating a specific code or something like that. Normal exploitation means gathering the password information, logging on to the user, and after logging on to the user, what user can access, all this stuff. Means it is not only the bypassing the antiviruses, it is also simple also by logging the system directly with default or weak credentials and get the information that what the user has access for the system. So in exploiting state, a penetration tester will try to grab all the information, how the vulnerability is viable, is the vulnerability can be exploited, and after exploitation, after getting the access, what damage he can do. So that he has to identify. And after that, post exploitation, what he will do, or any hacker will do, he will think the penetration thing like a illegal hacker, like a malicious hacker, and he will try to get all your privilege escalations. He will try to get the administrator's privilege. He will try to hunt the credentials. He will try to extract the data. He want to try to pin out all the important assets, all the important information of your organization's network or the servers. Just like he will think like a malicious attacker, and he will try to gather all information, try to make the changes, try to grab the information just like a malicious hacker. This is a post-exploitation step. And after that, what he will do, he will create one proper report. That is a 7th step that I can show you here. Post-exploitation reporting. That what he has done, just like a malicious hacker, he has gathered information. He has made the threat modeling, what kind of primary assets, secondary assets, what kind of we can say threat modeling. It means this is one word I have just missed out. Yeah. So category of threats and threat communicators, he just find out that. And after that, he will find out the vulnerability analysis. He exploit it. After exploitation, he will gain the access, try to get the information about what direct information he can change, what direct major damage he can do. He just find out that, just like a malicious hacker. And then last thing he will do as a reporting, means that cybersecurity company has to give the report to the company A that we have made the penetration testing. What basically the damage we found means, what are the different risks has been discovered, what vulnerabilities got exploited, and what are the recommended solutions. That is given in the report. After successful exploit, the phase is directly correlated with the pre-engagement phase, and phase 6 is about escalation of privilege, hunting the credential, extracting the data, that is post-exploitation. And in reporting, what you are doing, you are giving all that information. What you have accessed, what are the vulnerabilities you found, whether that vulnerability got exploited, right? What mitigations are possible, and what are the solutions are possible. Okay, so it should also contain a storyline to explain what was done during the engagement, the actual security findings or weaknesses. Okay, and in giving them the solutions, giving them solution to the company A that we found these vulnerabilities, what severity of that vulnerabilities, what losses are possible, and what mitigations we can do, what solutions we can do. Okay, that is all given in the reports, and that report you will submit to the company A. Now, only providing the report is not done. What is the additional process? The additional process is penetration testing process doesn't end at reporting. The penetration testers or the security provider company should help the company A to build a stronger security posture, provide security awareness, training to their employees, motivate them to take information security seriously, and design regular information security drills. Now, these design regular information security drills, which includes penetration testing. So every weekend or fortnightly or monthly penetration should be done in the organizations where they have a crucial information, financial information, user information. Okay, now one question I just want to ask you. If you have a subscription of Zomato, or if you have a subscription of Domino's, so do you think that whatever the email address and information you provide to these companies, so this company has a moral responsibility to maintain their customers' data? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, I just you will see that your information is not secure with these companies. There is a one site I will just want to show you. You will find out that whether your email addresses which you have given to them, they are secure or not. Okay, so you can visit the site, put your email address, just for information I'm telling you. Okay, put your email address. It will show you that whether your emails has been breached or not. Suppose Canva is one company where you can make the graphic designing, so you can log on to the Canva. But this is a primary responsibility of Canva company to maintain that customer information secure. But the hackers target these servers, target servers of Zomato, Domino's, Canva, gather all your customer information and put in a dark web. Dark web is basically a place where all your information is for the sale, where all the illegal things happen. So you can use this website, put your email, you will find out that your email you have just while subscribing some particular tools, whenever you have given your personal information, that email has been breached, you will come to know. Okay, so that is actually the different part, by the way. But the security drills must be happen. The companies should deploy the security professional like ethical hackers and to secure their companies. As I said, that no any department no any stream is basically secure. The attacks are happening everywhere. Have you heard that some just 3 or 4 months back, the attack was happened on the AIMS Hospital, Delhi, to grab the information of all the patients. So now there is no field is remained. So it has a bright future if you go for the ethical hacking, and after ethical hacking, if you go for the penetration testing, so that would has a very bright future. Now, just for your information, after what are the global certifications? See, whenever any student who basically learn penetration testing, he must basically go for the global certification. Just for your information, what are the topics are covered in a training of penetration testing? That is introduction to the penetration testing and methodologies, penetration testing scoping and engagement, open source intelligence, generic topics I am giving. It varies to company by company. So social engineering penetration testing, network penetration testing, external, internal, network penetration testing of your firewall, intrusion prevention system, intrusion detection system, then web application penetration testing, wireless penetration testing, IoT penetration testing, SCADA and OT penetration testing, cloud penetration testing, binary analysis and exploitation. These are, and report writing and post testing. These are basically the topics covered in the penetration testing training. And these are the global certifications. I generally insist to my students after completion of the training, they must go for the global certification. Just like EC Council has one global certification of Certified Penetration Testing Professional, CPENT. CompTIA has one certification, that is Pen Test Plus. Global Information Assurance Certification has their own certification, that is Penetration Tester. Then OSCP, Offensive Security Experience Penetration Tester, that is one certification. And CREST, there is one certification about Registered Penetration Tester, CRT. So these are some global certifications. Okay. And after completion of this penetration testing, what job roles you have? You have a job roles of penetration tester, ethical hacker, red team operator, vulnerability assessment, application security tester, SOC penetration specialist, security analyst, and bug bounty hunter or freelance tester. So these are the job roles are available. Okay. So do you have any question queries? Please ask me. But I just want to just give some one information. My company has basically deployed one cyber lab. There is one university, that is a Maharashtra State Skills University. So we have deployed one cyber lab. In this cyber lab, we are using one particular software that is called as Cyber Range. Generally, what happened when the student learn about the ethical hacking penetration testing, they does not come to know about the real-time attacks, real-time scenarios, real-time attack profiles. So Spirent is a company, he has one software that is called a cyber flood. So this cyber flood is a software, it is a cyber range, we generally called. In that cyber range, we can basically emulate one structure. Emulate means I can create a network of any IT company, means we can make a mimic of any infrastructure of IT company, or I can make a mimic of a bank. I can create the same network infrastructure in that particular software, and we can make the attack. In that software, there are 3,000 live scenarios are given. More than 2,000 malware live scenarios are available. So we can make the attacks by using these scenarios, just like creating one red team. Okay. And students can simulate the attacks, and students can basically defend that attacks on by using the firewalls and by using the security information event management system that is called as SIA. So there is a very a fantastic tool. Generally, it is called as Cyber Range. You can also check. This is one kind of virtual environment used for simulation and emulation of the training for the cybersecurity training. Okay. Okay. So I hope you understood the concepts. If you have any queries, please ask me.
Thank you so much, Samir sir, for such an engaging session. And if any participants have any query related to the session, please ask.
Sir?
Yes,
Hello.
ma'am.
So myself Fatima from Madurai, Tamil Nadu.
Okay. Okay.
Just now you have mentioned about email breach, right? You
Yes.
gave a website to check email breach. My mail ID is breached three times. So what? How to secure my mail ID, sir? I mean,
First of all, what you do, ma'am, first of all, change your password. Okay.
Okay.
First thing you must do, change your password. Okay. And
Yes, sir.
another thing I will say that whenever you use your emails for different
Okay, sir.
subscription, use different mails. Do not use
Okay.
one email. For example,
Okay.
generally what the people does, they have one Gmail account and they use
Okay,
this
sir.
only single email account with the Zomato like or different free tools and something. So once your Gmail account get attacked or hacked, your entire other also subscription will get attacked.
Okay,
Like
sir.
your Instagram or Facebook, if you are using the same email, so don't do that.
Okay.
Use different email for different websites. Okay.
Okay.
Always
Okay.
change your password of your email after 15 days or 1 month. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Yes, that you can do.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You can see where the breach has been, you can see in which particular subscriptions you found.
Sir, I'm Sunita. Can I ask?
Yes, ma'am, please go ahead.
Sir, today's session also wonderful, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
One question, this penetration I have done in SQL injection. SQL injection and this DBW I use it, sir, for that.
Okay.
Means slowly
DBW.
I learned from YouTube's only. I don't know
Okay.
anything more than that.
Okay.
This side channel attacks also we have in the syllabus, sir. Do you have any information about that?
Cross-site scripting, you want to say?
Side channel attacks. Side channel attacks. That is in crypto and secure communications we have. I want to do practically that, but actually in YouTube many sessions are there, but lengthy sessions are there. To learn for that, I have to install many other also in Kali Linux, along with the Kali Linux. Even though I have, but how to do that practically, even I don't know, sir. But just I want to get information from your side. Do you have any idea about that?
Yes, ma'am. Right now, that is a one lengthy process, as you said, and the
Yeah.
terminologies are also different. But if possible, I will definitely share with you all the settings regarding the same. I mean, all the testing regarding the same for that time. Okay.
Sir, one more question, sir.
Yes.
This Kerberos is there, no, sir, in network. Kerberos, sir. So Kerberos encryption also can we do, sir?
Kerberos encryption.
Kerberos encryption because I think, sir, I think that is DDoS, no, sir, DDoS.
Okay, okay, yes, DDoS.
So, like that, these Kerberos, different types of servers from different
Okay, you want to
locations
say
belongs.
Kerberos protocol, ma'am?
Sir, Kerberos?
Kerberos, it is a protocol which is generally used in Active Directory. So
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you ask me?
So, in both the Kali Linux and in Windows encryption abuse also, I want to use, sir.
Okay,
In
so
both
basically,
Kali and Windows.
Yes, yes, you can do that. But do you have some knowledge about the Active Directory and Kerberos? Kerberos is a protocol basically used for authentication.
Yes, sir, I have an idea, but
Okay.
Kerberos encryption in both the Kali and Windows, I don't have any idea.
Okay, okay. So
these two we have in the syllabus, sir, actually.
Okay.
Last time in the means in the semester, last time in the semester I
Yes.
had that, but these two I couldn't explain properly. But these sessions are so much important to me, and I'm
Yes, yes,
learning.
I understand.
But these two I didn't learn, no, so that's why I'm asking, sir.
Yes, yes, definitely, ma'am. I will provide if you send a mail. What I
Yeah.
do, whatever the information I do have, definitely share with you regarding the same.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Means practically how to do the steps means in YouTube when we are browsing many videos, even though, but it is taking more time to learning, writing the steps and do in the Kali and both they parallelly in Windows. It is getting lot of time. Means I am not only doing with my students, they are already doing certification courses in cybersecurity.
Okay.
They have lot of knowledge in that, but it is taking lot of time. So that's why
Yes,
if
yes.
you know
But ma'am, do you have a setup for that? Means do you have a domain controller and a clients connected
in
to
my
that domain
laptop, I
controller?
don't have a in student system. I have daily. They will come to the college. No, they will come to my cabin, and we are doing
Yes,
in
yes.
that systems.
Basically, you required one domain controller, means the
Yeah.
server which must have installed Active Directory. And
Yes.
as you know, that activity only uses a one protocol, that is Kerberos
Yeah.
5.0.
Yes.
And when we connect from the client machine, we can log on to the server and authentication is done by the Kerberos. So you require minimum 2 machines, and I will send you the steps how to do that by using the Windows machine also and by using the Kali Linux also.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
because
We will try
right
it.
now I have not upfront, I don't have that set up. Otherwise, I would have told you or I would have shown you.
Yes, sir. But
So
even though I share to you, sir, means it's going to be means my problem is going to share that I wanna share, and it is going to be complete from your side, even though because you said that you are sending some data to me to your mail. I will send, sir, that everything
okay, okay.
whatever I need.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Thank
So
you, sir.
best of my
Bye.
knowledge, I will definitely share with you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Does anyone have any more questions? You can ask. Okay, thank you so much, Samir sir. With this, we come to the end of our second and last session for today. I sincerely thank our resource person, Mr. Samir sir, on behalf of the MES Senior College team for his insightful session. My sincere appreciation also goes all to the all participants for your consistent attention and active contribution. So once again, I have a small request. Please switch on your cameras so that we can capture a picture for second session.
Samir sir, the session was very interesting. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you
I
very
have
much, sir.
shared the
Thank you for joining.
I have shared the
Thank you very much,
feedback
ma'am.
from the chat box, and now it's working.
Ma'am, do we need to fill both the links? Like both are different URL?
Almost same, ma'am. Only thing is the
Same.
second one is a shorter version.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Screenshots are being taken.
As picture is taken,
Some of them are still switching on their videos.
kindly switch on your camera.
Okay, shall I leave, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye, everybody.
Please switch on your cameras so that we can have a picture.
Okay.
All the participants, kindly switch on your cameras.
Already we have switched.
Already switch on.
Ma'am, can you post the feedback link once again in the chat box? I couldn't find.
Yes.
Yes, thank you very much, everyone.
Yes. And here we conclude both the sessions for today's program. We hope to see you again for tomorrow's session. Thank you all once again.